Good morning, students. Yesterday I explained to you the summary of the poem Stanza Wise. And today, just I want to conclude the poem. Fine? In this poem, the poet is expressing the wonders of nature. As I told you, that the rainfall, shower is the wonder of nature, and her extraordinary power that heals our mind, body, and soul. Okay? This extraordinary power heals our soul, mind, and body. As she soothes the earth with her shower of blessing, this rainfall, nature soothes the earth with her shower of blessing. This rainfall is called the shower of blessing. In this poem, the poet is expressing the joy that accompanies the shower that fall upon the earth. जो rainfall होती है, that is accompanied by the joy that shower brings. The rain announces the arrival. Okay, that the rain announces its arrival by forming dark clouds. पहले rainfall जब आती है उसके पहले क्या होता है? It forms dark clouds along with humidifying the atmosphere. इससे क्या होता है? Atmosphere humidity फैल जाती है. It humidifies, and apart from it, this darkness spread by the clouds spreads melancholy, sadness. जो अंधेरा छा जाता है उससे ऐसा लगता है कि जैसे उदासी छा रही हो, melancholy छा रही हो. But this melancholy, sadness is released by the shower of rain. जब बारिश शुरू होती है धीरे धीरे सारी अंधियारा, सारी उदासी बह जाती है. And therefore they are called weeping rains, weeping drops, weeping rainy tears. क्या कहलाती है ये रेनफॉल्स? रेन ड्रॉप्स, weeping rainy tears. And these tears for us, for human beings, they are the tears of happiness, they are the tears of joy. Okay? That is provided by the pitter-patter sound of the rainfall that falls on the roof of our houses. Fine? That fall on the roofs of our houses. The rain brings back the wonderful memories of the childhood. The poet is thinking hard. He is lost in his childhood memories. He is remembering his mother. He is remembering that how the comfort he had in his cozy bed. Then it is the sound that he hears on the window panes, the rainfalls that fall on the window panes. He loves to hear that sound too. At the same time, the memories of his mother checking him and looking at him fondly and leaving him to sleep in till the break of dawn. When he was lost in the memory of his mother, how fondly, how lovingly she looked at him. And when he was lost in those memories, he went into the deep sleep and he slept till dawn. As I told you, what is dawn? It is the morning time. Then, and the music of the rain produces while falling upon the shingles continues in the background. So this is the just This is the summary of the lesson, the poem. Now I want to just write or revise, we can say, some figures of speech which are used in the poem. First of all, rhyme scheme. If you go through the poem, rhyme scheme is A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. These A, B, C, B, D, E, F, E. Such is the rhyme scheme of the poem. Then comes imagery. Imagery is the patterns use of pattern work. It is imagery as well as onomatopoeia. ये दोनों को रेफर करता है. It is same sound है onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia as well as imagery. Then alliteration. Alliteration is also there. You will over. Okay. This is alliteration. Personification. Then alliteration, you meet over. Busy being when the same sound is repeated. Busy being. Personification. Personification ये कैसे किया गया? Personification as rainfall is being treated as human being. Personified, as I told you, it is the use of such words where the non-living objects are treated as living beings. अब इसको rainfall को हमने किया था personified. It is as if it is weeping, crying. Such words are used जो कि human beings करते हैं activities. Okay, so these are the things which are specially highlighted in the poem. So learn the content and go through the figures of speech which are given to you. Transferred epithet. Transferred epithet. What does it mean here? It means like the use of an adjective as a noun. What is it? The use of an adjective with a noun when it refers to another noun. When it refers to another noun, like dreamy, fancies. Dreamy fancies. What does it mean here? It means, it does not mean that the fancies are dreamy, but it refers to the person or people who have dreams. Dreamy fancy का मतलब ये नहीं है कि fancies are dreamy. मतलब यहाँ ये है कि लोगों के पास dreams हैं. Okay? This is the use of, learn its definition. This is the use of an adjective with a noun so that it refers to another noun. Alliteration, as I told you, there are many other examples also. Then onomatopoeia, as I gave you, pattern, और क्या साउंड है? पिटर पैटर, shingles, patter and shingle. These are the onomatopoeic sound words in the poem. So such is the use of the words, as I told you. Imagery is also there. Imagery means the use of such words which bring about a picture before our eyes. Okay. So I hope you have got and understood the meaning of the poem, summary of the poem as well, कि कैसे poet, how the poet is very much fond of the rainfall and how does he is attracted by the melody, by the nature, by the secrets that the nature reveals through rain, by the beauty that it spreads all over the area. So I hope you have understood the poem.